All right, and we're back. As you can see what we got here, we've got some sprayer nozzles. Gonna see if we can swap this broken one out real quick. Get the hood popped here, and then we'll get to the tool bag. Hopefully we can get this changed out fast without a major issue. I don't think I have to pull the whole hood insulation out, but we're gonna find out. All right, we don't need that. We need this, and I think we'll need this right here. So, hold on one second. Bear with me. Let me make sure we're recording. Yes, we are. Very good. So, hat cam again. See what we got going on here. I'm only going to replace the one for now if I can do it real quick. Not going to worry about the other side unless I find that that's broken off too. So what I got to do is pop half of these buttons out, and we'll see what we got. So actually, let me bring the hood back down a little and get up in here. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I'll just pop these out. Trying to do this without breaking them. Come on. There we go. And of course it broke. That's one broken one, so we're gonna have to get in the garage and dig. See if we can get the other one here. And that one's in shape. This one definitely snapped off. This one still has the pin on it. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if I may have to get that other one in the middle. We'll see. See if we can pull this down. Yeah, we're gonna have to get that one up top here so I can let that come down. This one here. Hopefully you guys were angled right to see this. Change the angle of the camera. If I let this hang down halfway, I think we'll be good enough, I think. Come on. There we go. Oh, nope, pulling out. Nope. Yep, that one broke too. Oh well. Guess we'll be taking the middle one too while we're at it. Come on. Jeez, these things just don't want to pull out, as you can see. I'm ripping my insulation up under here. Come on. Jeez, oh Pete. Wow. It just doesn't want to come. Come on, baby. Step up on them. Oh, for God's sakes. That is not cooperating, as you can see. At all. Got you now. Now, just crease that down. There we go. Okay. So as you can see, you see the one we got to replace. How the heck we're gonna try to fold this back? Well, guess what? It's all undone anyway. Look at that. All right, so we're right here. You can see where it broke. And there goes the end. So it should be quick to do this. I'm gonna have to go find my my push pins, pop this back up into place. So basically what we have to do, if you look at this, let me bring the camera angle back down. If you look at these, you see there's like pins on each side. Let me take it out. Get one of them out. Okay. So you see these pins here, these plastic pieces. So what I have to do is I have to get up in the hole here. Let me see if I can angle you back. I'm hoping this is coming out, people. But what it is up under here, we got to squeeze these pins together and push that out. So that's what we got to do with it. So right now I'm going to come down, angle this back down. Yeah, so these pins just did not want to come. I know I have them in the garage. I'm going to have to go out and just... This one I'll be able to save. I don't know if I have any more big ones, but we'll see. All right, so first things first, before I do anything else, I'm going to put this in the truck so it doesn't blow away, because we got to get this other one popped out. Let's see. And this one's, oh, the plastic pin is missing out of the center of that. No wonder that fell out. That just fell the heck out. So that can go there. We just got to make sure it don't blow away, because you want your hood insulation. All right, now, as you can see up in that hole what we got to do. So what I have to do is I have to crimp that at least one side and try to get that to push out, is what we're trying to do here. Let me, took the hat off, get up underneath. Bear with me. Let me unhook a piece of this hose. Let that hang down. All right, so you guys should hopefully be able to see up in there. All right, so we have to crimp that to get that to pop out. So let's see if I can hold this angle. With the hat. So I'm just going to aim up there so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. So I'll be honest with you, I can't even see what the hell I'm doing. Okay, I think the whole damn thing just broke, to be honest with you. Because it's so brittle. They're like, yep, it just broke. It's brittle. That's crazy. That's crazy. So the whole dang thing, like I said, it's just brittle. It's amazing. Let me angle this again. So what I'm going to do now is I pushed on the clip a little bit, and when I pushed on it, both of them seem to have broken off. All right, let's not squash my fingers. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. That's so brittle. Hopefully you guys can see that. That's so brittle, I lightly pushed on the clips and it just fell right apart. So all right, let's go grab the new one. I don't want to mess with the other one because I don't feel like changing it, but maybe I probably should. I don't know, we'll see. All right, in any case, there's the new one. It's already got a gasket on it, as you can see. See the gasket? So let's see. These are Dorman brand. All right, let's see. Okay, very good. So that's in. Now, angle your back up. So all we got to do is push this back onto the tube, like that. Well, I'm just wondering if I should change that other one or just keep it as a spare, just in case. All right, let's see. Bring this down. Let's test and see what we got. Should have pressure now to spray. All right, let's see. There we go. How is that one spraying over there? Yeah, they're both spraying good. So I don't think I'm going to change it. I think we'll stick with that for now. And leave it like that, and I'll just save the spare. I'll keep it in the glove box. I think I'll just keep that in there and then have it handy. So if the other side breaks, we're good to go. I can just change it on the road if I'm somewhere, and we'll go from there. So in the meantime, I'm put these tools away, and what I'm going to do is stop you for a minute, and I'm going to run to the garage and go get my push pins. All right, I'm back from the garage. I got my pins. I don't know if I have any of the big ones left, but I'm sure we'll be able to make do with what we got. So I always buy these kits, and these kits are like a universal kit. Okay, you can see what we got here. Hopefully you can see down there. All right, so here's some of the bigger ones. Some of them may not fit the holes. See, like these real big ones aren't going to fit, so I have to make do. This one I think will work. So we're going to see. So what I want to do is I want to get the center one back up into place to hold it. Let's see what we got here. All right, here's a center one. So you can see that. So I'm going to push that up, and we'll push the center one up into place, and then we'll see what else fits. What'll fit, what won't fit. So first thing we're going to do is, let me hook this over here, and we'll hook this one. Yeah, easier said than done, dummy. That one goes there, this one goes down here. Now, let's put this here, push that up in, and all right, very good. So we got that one started. Now, that's there. I don't know, does this have... Yeah, there's none on that side, so it's just a matter of getting push pins in. So again, what I may have to do is, like, take something like this. That's why I brought the cutting pliers, cut the top off. So we don't have that. So that's what we're going to see here. Let's see what we got. There's a big one. Is this one good? Ooh, that one's good. Let's see. All right, there was a big one on this side. Hopefully you guys, let me tip you up a little bit, and we'll push that through there. There we go, that works. And let's see, that's a bigger one, but I don't know if that'll go through that hole. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's not going to fit through that. So let's see if we got a bigger hole for this to go through. Let's see. How's that hole look? Oh, that one's busted off. I'm gonna have to cut that one. Some of these are bigger than others. So let's see. Yeah, that ain't gonna go. All right, so that's not gonna quite cut it. So let me see what else I'm working with here. Obviously we want something that's gonna fit tight. It's gonna push up in, fit tight, not be too big. So let's see, I wonder if this will go up. That's small, but it doesn't need to be much to hold it up into place. And these, I think I showed you guys this once before, you pull these center pieces down and out, so that way it'll go up in, and then you push this into place to seat it. So what size is this one? Again, it's a matter of finding a size that'll fit in these holes, because you see that big one in the center and that other big one I put in, those are like a factory size, because they used the bigger pins. I had this down once before, this piece. I had this down to put to convert that to an LED light. Back up there. No, that one's not down either. I got to get the rest of that. Oh, there you go. Whole damn thing fell down. So what does that tell you? That means those ones weren't fitting right. So let's see. Hopefully you can see that. I'm just going to cut them off and push it in. Not going to worry about it. Ain't going to hear a rattle from that inside. All right, where's that other one at? It's right here, right? Yeah. So hopefully, again, you guys can see that. See if I can pull that one out. Yeah, got most of it. There we go. That just fell out. There's holes in the bottom, so I'm sure they'll eventually rattle their way out. So what I want to do is, now that center one didn't hold too well. Let's see what we got here. We can get this back in place. Again, the wind is Not helping me today because it's very gusty. We're supposed to have a chance of a tornado later here in the crappy state of New Jersey. All right, let's see. That's pretty lined up. Let's see if this one will go. This one will go up in. I can push the center pin. I just need something to hold the damn thing in place is what I'm after. Like I said, I'm fighting the wind here. And I'm by myself. So that makes it a little rough. Okay, let's see. I don't know if you guys can see, I'm trying to struggle to get that up in. And then we'll push that in place. Hopefully that holds it now. And then I can start working on these others. Let's see. Will this feed? Yep, there we go. That pushed up in, and then we just push the center pin in. Easier said than done. Doesn't want to go up in, but it's going to hold it. That's all we're worried about. All right, let's see what other ones we have here. I don't think that's going to be long enough. This one will be long enough if it'll compress. All right, let's see this one. So here's another one. Again, some of these damn things started here. Okay, that went in. Push that in. So that one worked well. Need one up there. Let's see. Again, I'm fighting because a lot of them are just way too big. I don't know if this will push up in and hold it or not. So you see the size of this one. See if we can go here. Okay. That gonna hold? Yeah, it's a short one, but it's holding. That's all we need. We just need it. As long as it holds, that's all that matters, right? Okay, what size is this? This is, okay, this is more of those shorter ones. As you can tell, they're all mixed up. These dividers are supposed to help. They don't help. You know, carrying it around, they bounce out, they pop out. Again, these are too fat to go through the holes. All right, what do we got here? This is a, pull the pin back out. Let's see if this one will work. Because I'd like to have some bigger ones in these corners. Okay, that's lined up. Nope, that ain't gonna cut it. That's too big. Too big. It's this one, as it tapers to the top to where the pin is, it's too big to go through the hole, so that's not going to cut it. I was kind of hoping that bigger one would work. This I know doesn't have the bigger ones in it. I know from playing with this before, this kit doesn't have what I need. So all right, let's go and see what else we got. All right, too fat, like me, too fat. All right, how about this one? Let's see. Maybe, let's see. Let's try. All we can do is try, and if it doesn't fit, it is what it is. Nope. See how that's not going? Here, let me tip you up. See how that's not going all the way up against it to hold it? As it gets towards the pin itself, it's too fat up in here. So, and it won't force. Okay, let's see. How about this one? That I'm sure will work. I just don't want it to pull out. All right, let's see if this one. Okay, looking again. Again, I'm hoping I'm making a dud video here. Nope. Okay, that one's not wide enough once you put the pin in. All right, now I got to pull that back out. Got to get the center to pop back down so we can get it out like that. Okay, so not fat enough. Again, it's experimentation, trying to find what'll work and what doesn't. So that doesn't work. These, the heads on these are too small. What size is this? That's going to be too big. You can tell by the shape of that. Let's see, that's too big. Again, part of this is just experimenting to see what's going to go in and hold it. So let's take another one of these flat ones and see if it'll be strong enough to hold it up in. Alright, and it's working. See this one. So you guys can see what we're doing here. And alright, very good. So those are holding. I need one more in the middle and the back. And that seems to be it. So let's take one more of those small ones. And then down the road, I'm just going to have to check this and keep an eye on it and see what we got. All right, again. So right here, find out where the damn hole is, we'll be in business. See, the whole thing may have shifted up on me. This engine bay needs cleaning desperately. Where are you? There you are. Trying to get up in here. I'm going to struggle with this one, I can tell you that right now, because I can't see. I can't get back in there far enough with my head to see. So let's try to do this. Hopefully you'll see that. Okay. Okay, that they're in. Again, they're small, but they're in. So not pulling back out. This is good. It's good. Just going around checking them. You can't see me, I know, but I'm just going around checking to make sure they're holding. And they all seem to be holding. I just don't like this one in the middle because I don't like how small this is, this pin. So that one's going to come back out, and I'm going to see if I have a bigger one that I can make work. All right, let's go back to the hat cam. So this one I'm not happy with. So because this is so ripped up from trying to pry the other one out, I need a wider pin. So I don't know if I can modify one of these to make it work. So maybe, let's see, let's try this in this center hole. Maybe it'll go. No, there's no way that that's going to fit up in there. There's no way that this is going to fit. So that's a dilemma. Like I said, I want one for that center hole. I don't know if this one, because the center hole seems to be a little bigger. So let's try this one. See where we're at. I think this will go up in. Now, that's not going to cut it either. All right. This looks like the same size. Why does that look like that's pulling out? There we go. From when I had the piece off the other day. Now I thought I had a wider fat one around here, and I'm not seeing the damn thing. Okay, that's all good there. So that center one is what we need. That's the same size. It's the same damn size right there. So that's not going to cut it. All right, let me look in this other one. I'm sure I don't have one in here, but see if we can find something we can make work. It's like the one we just had. Definitely too big. Nope, that ain't cutting it. Let's go to the next level down. All right. That's not big enough. That's too fat. Go to the bottom. And there's the bottom. And as you can see, they're not very wide across. So that's where the problem comes in. Again, I want something that'll fit in the hole and be able to hold that without pulling through, and none of these are going to be big enough. None of those are big enough, which stinks. See, this kit used to have big ones in it, but I've done a couple of automotive repairs, bumpers, and I ended up using the big fat ones already. So I don't know if I use one of these, if this will hold it. Let's see. I guess we're going to go with this one, another short one, and see what we got. Okay. All right. Yeah, there you go. So we're using another short one, but it's wide enough to go around. This is wide enough here to go around to hold it in place. So they're all pushed in. So let's hope that they hold. All right, so I'm sorry it's kind of drawn out. This should only be like a 5-minute job, but you can see, let me tip you down, you see how brittle this was. So I didn't even realize that that piece had busted off in there. And again, when I went to pry these, because these are supposed to squeeze together and pop out, so you saw when I went to pry on them a little bit, they just shattered, fell apart. So definitely, if you start getting weak spray, pull your insulation down as best you can and take a look and see what you got. I was spraying and spraying, but I didn't see any water. Every time I looked under here, I didn't see any water spraying out. So it must have been going up between the hood, like the inner and outer panel, and water must have been going in there and then leaking out later. Otherwise, I would have gone for that first. So, well, with that said, it's got a brand new pump in it, got a brand new nozzle, and that should hold it for now. All right, I guess we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. As always, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe.